guys, this is Blackheart, and I'm playing some team deathmatch on Afghan, and I've kind of got a unique class, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, I just want to talk about what I always do when I first spawn on this side of the map. I normally head straight over to this plane and just try and pick off any stragglers that either are late coming past the Humvee or come out of the cave, and I think there's 3. I missed the first one, I know. Shoot back after the plane and pick this guy off. And then I normally just retreat back to the general area that everyone goes to. But I want to show you guys a spot I learned during search and destroy the one day. It's in between these 2 rocks right here. Gives you a decent look over at the Humvee. But with the RPD, it's hard to get enough time to kill anyone, so I have to slide up to this rock and get 1 kill. Then I fall back, and everyone knows about this spot, but it's always a good idea to just keep switching up your position after every 1 or 2 kills. Now, pretty soon I hear a guy coming, so I set a claymore down, and then try to defend the other angle, and end up getting a double for it. And I have my predator, but I want to just make sure my area is secure before I set off. That's always a good idea to do, because you never want to get killed while you're looking at your laptop. This predator, I could have just taken that guy out right away, but I see this second guy trying to flank around and do damage to us, so I decided to help my team out by taking him instead. Now right here, the video kind of dulls down because the other team was kind of regrouping, I guess, and this happens once or twice throughout this video, and I'd like to be able to speed these parts up, but I don't know how, so if you guys want to leave me a comment and tell me how, I'd really appreciate it. We do get completely overran here in a second, and that is kind of frustrating because my team always likes to play kind of defensively on Afghan and just try and keep hold of the poppy field, but that didn't work out too well this time, and we eventually just stopped trying to get the poppy fields. But here I set up my areas, and then some guy spawns behind me and knifes me in the back, but oh well. Right now is another one of those times I'd like to speed it up, because all that happens is I die 3 times in a row, and that's always embarrassing. But oh well. About my kit, it is the RPD with foregrip, thermal, and blue tiger camo, which is sexy, especially on a light machine gun. My favorite camo is probably red tiger, but I also have bling pro, stopping power pro, and steady aim pro. And the nice thing about using thermal with the RPD is the fact that it has taken over my usual sniping thermal class. And over the past month, I don't know what's happened to my internet, but I just have lost all ability to snipe because of my lousy connection. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to snipe with a crappy connection, but it's nearly impossible. So that's why I like this. But one of the main things I like about it is, even though it's an LMG, it still gives me the ability to steady, as the game calls it, by holding in on one of the analog sticks. I think it's the left one. But that really helps out for long range shots. And with foregrip, this gun basically becomes a automatic sniper rifle, and I find that I've never seen anyone use this class before, and that's really a shame, because who doesn't want an automatic sniper rifle? It's just plain sexy. We're gonna start to have people come up, but this is another one of those moments where I wanted to speed it up. to talk about is the fact that you see a lot of people, when they use LMGs, they tend to use some type of sight with them. Right now I'm using thermal sight, so I guess I'm guilty as charged, but in general, all of the LMGs have decent sights, and you don't really need any type of red dot or holographic sight for them. Right here I found an interesting place where you can see the second rank that I had no idea about. I'm basically out of things to talk about until we start fighting people again. My team plays really defensively on Afghan, but you could call it camping, but it's not technically camping because we're not sitting in a corner in a building somewhere with a shotgun. We are, as I pull out my shotgun, we are actually moving around, but we're just defending an area. Like here in a second you'll see that they all attack from one side, so we all go to that side and meet their point. We're just using the train to our advantage, and this is really sexy right here. I start shooting the guy, but then I hip fire him through a wall when he's at least 30 feet away, which is one of the highlights of my day. But my second highlight comes up here in a minute. I go down to use my Predator missile, and some guy throws a grenade, and I'm just like, shit. But I make up for it with the fact that I get a quad. I love getting quads. This is the second quad I've got within like 3 matches, and the people we were playing actually got really pissed off and were telling me to stop using the Predator missile. And I found really funny because I've never heard anyone complain about the Predator missile before, because it's just a great kill streak. It's well balanced for being 5 kills and having the ability to get like 9 kills. There's that guy in Final Stand. I don't know how I didn't realize he was still alive, but I didn't. I just kind of looked right past him since he had cold-blooded on. Well, this is Blackheart. I went 21, 3, and 6, and I'm out.